We will be playing scenes in a building. Now I need an indoor location.
A mall.
A mall.
There was one scene that I started off that I was using a hammer and I didn't know what I was doing. So it was kind of awkward for me, and then Jimmy joined me and we both were just kind of, it was just kind of weird.
Goodness gracious, Dad! How many times do we have to have this conversation? When we do a heist, we don't bring our laundry to the actual place.
I kind of didn't know what he was doing, but I was trying to keep the scene moving and I had no idea what he was doing. And then eventually we made it work a little bit, so I felt that we saved that scene and hopefully it'll all work out.
Tonight was really hard. It was, one thing I'm really aware of is that it wasn't fun. And usually, or every time I've ever done improv, it's been fun. And I think I'm intimidated by the people who are, there's just so much talent, and there are people that they've taken these classes and they've done these competitions and they're talking about all these techniques. And I don't know anything. I've just always gone from my gut.
I am kind of disappointed in myself. Actually, I'm really disappointed in myself. I didn't do my best or even close to my best. So I only did one scene in like the final, whatever. So I only jumped in, and I'm just really, I know I can do better.
I'm having 100% fun doing this. The judges are great. I mean, every single one of them is just a spectacular person. They'll teach you anything you need to know.
I thought a lot of the rehearsals that we did in the other rooms went a lot better than what we actually did, like, in this room, in front of all the judges and such.
It's been one night and I've learned like so much, and they've just been throwing stuff at us like, here's a cool technique and remember this, and it's such, if this is one night, like I'm just praying that I'll keep, like I won't be in the bottom four and that I'll stay in this so I can have an opportunity to grow as a performer and grow in my relationship with Christ.
I'm looking forward to more rehearsals and stuff and working towards making the actual performance good.
You missed a spot.
I feel like I did well with that, and I feel like I learned a lot, and I followed the rules, I guess. So I could see either situations. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would not be surprised one bit if I was in the bottom four.
For me as a person, I mean, I may seem confident, but really I don't know, I feed off of the approval of people, and I don't know if that's really a good thing. And I think that that's where I can grow as a person and as an actor, of just letting go and just not worrying about what people think and really doing what I love on stage.
Beware with your voice also, because Carrie has this issue sometimes where you have naturally high-pitched voices, so projection is big, and so just think sometimes of bringing it lower too.
They told me that I can't talk right, basically, so I'm going to have to work on that this week. So we'll see how that goes, because maybe next week I will be better at my speech. But, you know, whatever. It's all good.
Jane, I was disappointed at how often you went out. You weren't out there very much. And I know I've seen you do a lot of this stuff before, so I was surprised that you weren't hopping out there. So you gotta seize it.
I don't want this to be my last chance and not be able to do anything for my spring, because I gave up a show that means a lot to me. So I'm just really scared, but hopefully everything will work out.
I think when you follow, you gung-ho, like you go for it. It's really good. Like when you were the dad, you were like, I can't stop crying. When you get an offer, you completely dive towards it, and I think that's really strong. It's really good.
I felt that I was really kind of dry when we actually did our final thing. In both scenes I was in, I was a little on the dry side, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in the bottom 4, and so that just means I've got to bring it that night, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in the bottom 4, so I've got to work on the things they told me.
Pete, you did a really nice job of give and take as far as going out in scenes this time. Like you had a nice balance of when to go out, when to not go out.
But don't look at the audience. You were glancing at us. I felt your eyes about 4 times. Boom, looking. Are they liking it? How's the hammer doing? So don't do that. You stay in character on stage. That's where you are. Forget about us.
What the judges said to me really hit me. I've been hearing it, I don't know, a lot throughout life. And I think that this whole green room thing and tonight really showed me that I need to just let go and not worry about what people think. And over time, if I do stay, I hope that I can let go of that and just perform my heart out.
I personally really enjoy your type of humor because I feel like it's a lot like me, like very like sarcastic and stuff. And one thing I really had to challenge myself today, I'm going to challenge you as well, is you tend to have a tendency sometimes when you come into scenes, it's not like a low-key type of character, but it feels more like reserved. And what I had to teach myself to do is just jump out there and act crazy. So I encourage you to try that as well too.
I don't know if I'm going to be in the top 6 because there's a lot of good people here, and there's always just the possibility that, oh, we have to pick some people. Oh, pick Zach, he's in the bottom 4 now. And then, but everybody's so talented that it's just hard to decide where I'll be.